Shalom and welcome to PowerPoints. We're talking about raising up watchmen on the wall. And, this is a powerful time when the body of Christ and believers need to learn how to pray as watchmen with tremendous authority, particularly over Israel and our nation. We are in perilous times. We're making foolish decisions that are separating ourselves from the blessing of God. When you look at the model of Nehemiah, first of all, if you look at him in chapter, I think it's chapter 1, let me give you the quote, 1, 4 through 5, it says he heard the words of what was happening, what happened to Jerusalem, that it's in ruins, and it says he sat down, he wept, and he mourned. He's the king's cupbearer. He's not supposed to show sadness and emotion. The king says, "You're not sick, so why are you so dreadful? What's wrong with you?" He responds with, "Long live the king." And then he takes a leap of faith and he says, "Well, the reason I'm sad is because the land of my father, the city of my father's tomb, lie in waste." And he says the gates are burning with fire. So he gives them a very clear explanation. But then what does the king say? The king could have said, "Off with his head." No, he doesn't say that, because he's obeying God. He's allowing the burden of God to be birthed in and through him, a birthing, so that when he goes even in impossible situations and he speaks the truth, not manipulation, that when he speaks the truth, he's set free. That's the lesson. And it says in Nehemiah 2 and 4 this, "Then the king said to me, 'What do you request?' So I prayed to the God of heaven, and I said to the king, 'If it pleases the king, if your servant has found favor in your sight, I ask that you send me to Judah and to the city of my father's tombs, that I may rebuild it.'" And it goes on to say that the Lord sent him with letters and papers so that he could go to the governors beyond the river, and that it give him permission not only to pass, but basically unlimited line of credit for all the materials you need to be able to rebuild. Now that's the God I want to serve. Watchmen always get the pass through the gate and the provision. Watchmen always get the pass through the gate and the provision. Where does it come from? Obedience. Don't be ashamed of your burden. Don't be ashamed to let the Lord break your heart for what's undone, because you're the one that will be used to get it done and get it fixed for God. Shalom. I'll see you tomorrow.